Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be changing this throttle cable because the way I used to have it routed was how the factory one came. It came out of the firewall, came looped around, and then it stayed on top of the valve cover. Well, apparently that wasn't a good enough spot because it melted it even with this heat tape on it, so it just doesn't even move. So we're gonna go to the junkyard and get a new one. All right, so here at the junkyard pulling parts out of the 7th gen. I removed the cable from all its little bracket things. They're just snapped into little C-style clamp things like that. Super easy, but yep, it's just routed behind all the AC lines and stuff. And now to pull this out of the firewall, you have this, you'll see this little clip thing with like the wings on it where you can grab it with your fingers. You just twist it. I twisted this one clockwise, I want to say. Yeah, clockwise. And it popped right out. And there's a little seal, which is what that is, so don't lose that because you're gonna want that from one of the two you're removing it from. So yeah, I'm gonna go into the car and show you how to remove that off the pedal. All right, so we're down here and you'll see a little black thing up there, a little rubber thing that follows this cable, and you'll see that white clip. So what I'll do is I'll pull that black rubber thing down here to where my hand is. And then to get that white clip out, you just pull it this way, like towards the back of the car. And it usually, the one on my car came out really easy, so I'm hoping this one does the same. And then there's a slit at the top of the pedal, and once that clip is out, you're able to just slide the cable up and out of the slit. So once I pull this white clip off, I'll show you how it just snaps down into that little slit there. All right, so the little clip thing got snapped out of that little hole. There's a slit right there that the cable comes out of. So you just get that out of the throttle pedal, and then you just pull the whole operation through the firewall. And just like that, we got the new cable. That's my old one there too. Shout out Brookside, always hooking it up. Just gave it to me because I'm here all the time, so really appreciate that. But we're gonna go put this thing in. All right, so we're back, and before I throw this in there, I'm gonna heat wrap it a little bit like I did, and I also have some fire sleeve as well. But yeah, if you wanna wrap it, I usually just cut little rectangles like that and just one at a time wrap that thing, and I'll overlap them a little bit too, but I'm gonna finish that and then we'll throw it back in here. Alrighty, so I got this cable back in here, and I routed it a different way from the way the factory one goes. So it comes out of the firewall, and usually that would go to the left. Well, I decided to put it in there to the right so I could route it this direction away from all the turbo manifold and stuff. So it comes up, that's kind of hard to see, but behind all the brake lines, comes up over here, routes down into a harness, and then comes out over here underneath the filter, up and in that way. And that I think is going to be far better than the other way because it obviously is just away from all of the heat source stuff. And I got the fire sleeve I ordered from this. I ended up just using it for my turbo feed. That way that's all protected now that this is wrapped into a better spot. So, but yeah, reinstalling it's super easy. So basically, give you an example with this. So the square on the top and the bottom here is what you line up with the grooves in the firewall. I'll put like a screenshot or something. But yeah, once you push that through those grooves, you rotate this and it locks it into place. So it's a super simple thing. There was no videos on it, so I figured I would make a video on it and kind of show just how I routed it so it was away from all the heat source stuff. But yeah, I hope this helps.